So uh, I'm just so grateful to have, you know, heard about Prife, and fast forward to today. I'm just grateful for all the friends and family that have joined and are feeling the benefits and have this first aid device. So we're going to go ahead and probably start recording before I do an introduction, and I'm admitting people here.
Ready to go, Teresa. It's
Ready
recording.
to go?
Yep.
All right, it's recording. Excellent. Well, I do get the privilege of making a very amazing announcement. I don't know how many of you are excited to be going to Thailand. I know Amanda and Jasper and I are very excited to go. And I just found out that the promotion was extended for 15 days. So very excited about that. I can't see. I got to see the gallery.
Yes.
Keep looking at myself here. Okay, there we go. All right, yes, I cannot wait. If you're going to Thailand, put it in the chat box. What are you most excited about for Thailand? All right, Tony's excited. All right, well, speaking of Tony, I would love to invite Tony to go ahead and take over. He has been just for 10 years, we've known each other, and I've just been so blessed to have read his book, followed some. He's been in the frequency space for a very long time. He taught me how to do frequency love breaths, and I'm just so grateful to have him as a dear friend and mentor. So Tony, go ahead and take it away.
Oh, thank you so much for hosting the call. You're awesome. And it's so excited to see you here being part of what we're doing. And obviously, congratulations on 2-star manager. It's amazing. You guys, I'm so excited. Welcome back. It's Monday. It's the day we all get together. We get connected. We get to feel the energy, the frequency, the goodness that is North America. And it's so great to see all familiar faces. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's putting where they're going. Everybody's excited about Thailand. If they say you are what you eat, I am a big bowl of pad thai with tofu. I guess I've had it 3 times already since I've been here in Scottsdale, Arizona. In fact, I had it again today. There's something wrong with me. I'm getting my body used to, what's going to happen in January. So great news. Thank you, Teresa, for sharing the news about the extension of those that want to qualify to go to Thailand. You guys, please we're going to be sending out a bunch of information to keep you guys in the loop on exactly how to go out there and earn points, earn your trip, earn your own hotel, earn all the experiences, earn your tickets, all of that. You guys, we're going to be showing you how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, we're going to make sure that you do know, because we want North America to represent in Thailand. We're going to be loud and obnoxious. So if you're ready to be loud, obnoxious in Thailand, let me see your hands up. Let me see them. Okay, cool. All right. All right. So you guys, I'm so excited. Obviously, again, this is a new muscle that we're building here, this ability for us to get together and celebrate every week, to stay plugged in, stay tuned in. So I applaud all of you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here, but it's important. It's important that we get together and connect. And one of the things we want to do is we want to train you on products. Now, I've got 2 amazing people that I'm going to bring on tonight that are going to actually help us understand a couple different products. And the first product that I want to get you guys excited about on how to go out there and share it is my good buddy, Rick Hassler, who you've all seen him. You know his energy, you know the frequency. For those that went to Las Vegas, you felt him and you felt his son RJ on stage. They're just powerful people. And we are so honored to have you both part of what we're doing in Prife, sharing this message of frequency, sharing this message of taking care of ourselves, becoming the best versions of ourselves. And we know that our products, in conjunction with your products, you guys, it's such a beautiful marriage. And so, Rick, I'm going to turn it over to you. And I know you're going to help us get better at sharing these amazing products that we have. So over to you, my friend.
I love that. Thank you, Tony. Welcome, everybody, and happy Monday. RJ, let's flip to the screen, buddy. And we're going to start with 2 really good-looking kids. Well, one little than me. Anyways, my son and I, it's a family business. And we started this 10 years ago. And flip it, buddy. We won an Edison Award, and that's the gold medal. Just real quick about us. We've won 14 major industry awards. We have 6 U.S. patents. We've been on RJ's been live on Fox News, Stuart Varney. We've been focused in USA Today, and we've been manufacturing products for 10 years. And we are the inventors. So when we talk about the EMF shield, we have the patent, it's us, we made it. And we have sold millions of the EMF shield for phones, laptops. And you know, there's 8 billion people in the world. How many phones do you think there are? Take a guess, double it, 14 billion. All right. Every phone needs an EMF shield badly. All right. There's over 500 studies published that show phones really aren't good for you. There's not one that says phones are good for you, just so you know. And here's the big thing. In our product is the EMF shield. Everyone says, I have this, I have that. We have the only product in the world that has a US patent that says we are programmed to offset the negative effects of electromagnetic field, EMF. That's huge. And it's in our patent accepted by the US government. And it's on the EMF shield. Now, just to be quick, thermography testing. Your head goes up 1.5 degrees in a 3-minute call without the EMF shield. With it, it goes up 0.08. That's a huge difference. That test was done in a lab. People always say, you know, well, how do I know? Well, we have lab testing. On a 10-minute call, the difference. This is a really cool thing. We're just going to play it real quick, Arj. Yep. We got live tested in Australia on TV. So hit play and you'll see. Somebody sent it to the TV show, and as soon as RJ...
Welcome to the program. Well, we live in a high-tech world, and the signals that are around us while out of sight might be messing with our minds. While the mobile phone debate surrounding their effect on our health continues to rage, companies are coming up with all sorts of devices and gadgets to combat the ill effects, if there are any. A phone micro shield promising protection has now arrived in Adelaide, so we put it to the test. But now a tiny wafer-thin shield is being touted as a potential protector of our brain. And when we road tested it, the result was jaw-dropping. Now the test. I spent 10 minutes with my mobile phone against my ear, had a thermal image snapped, and the result floored me and my crew. Not only hot, but white hot in the ears region. The EMF shield was then attached to the back of the phone, another 10 minutes on it. This time the image snapped was cool.
Well, that was live testing in Australia. We had nothing to do with it. We didn't pay for it, but somebody sent it. They tested it. We won. Yes, it works. So, you know, people want to know how it works or why it works. Very simple. Your cell phone has a frequency your body doesn't like. So it's a fight or flight mechanism. So it sends blood. The blood gets strung up, and it's called rouleau. The blood gets strung, and you have little capillaries, and the blood can't get through the capillaries. So it sends more blood. Head gets hot. But when you have our EMF shield, the cells separate. So the blood goes through cell, bing, 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 just pops right through. And that's why the head doesn't get hot. Your body functions the way it's supposed to. When your blood is like single cell, then you're getting more oxygen and everything works better. All right. Now we have doctors that have tested our products for years. We only sold through doctors the first 6 years. We've sold millions through doctors. They test with HRV, EKG, EEG, thermography, everything. Dr. Janine's been with us for over 10 years. She's the best. She was concerned about 3 and 4G. She does muscle testing. Muscle testing is wicked fun. Why? Because you guys are talking frequencies. That's our world. 10 years ago, people were like, what do you mean frequencies? So you can show somebody how a frequency affects them, and it's really fun. So RJ, just play this one real quick. Everybody can do this.
And it's fun.
And it's fun.
Great test I'm going to show you that we do is just a straight arm muscle test. So what you're going to do is just hold your arm out straight. This is a good shoulder. Yep. Okay, good. I'm just going to press down, see how much force that takes. And then we're going to have you hold that dirty phone again. And we're going to repeat that. Oh, yeah. Noticeably weaker. And then we are going to do that again with that EMF shield. And hold. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to see. You maybe not pushing hard enough. You got pretty strong there.
RJ and I have done thousands of muscle tests. It always works. It's fun. And you can show people how the phone that has frequencies affect the body. Then all of a sudden it dawns on them, hey, you got something. You actually can show that. There's one other quick test, hit play arch. It's a balance test.
Another great
And either
test
one of these work.
the power of the EMF shield is just a simple balance test. So I'm gonna say, put your feet together like this, legs straight, feet together, just to make sure we always have it the same each time. You're just gonna cup your hand next to you, just like this. Perfect. I'm gonna push down to see how much force it takes to kind of throw you off balance. So we're gonna push, and there we go. All right, timber. Now, I go and get the phone, and I'm gonna have you hold that in your other hand. Put your feet together. Always make sure they're doing the same thing each time. Otherwise, they'll say, oh, we did that different. And we're gonna do that again. And it was noticeably easier to throw you off balance. Now we're gonna place that EMF shield there on the phone. And let's see, feet together. All right, let's see. Oh, yes, you're so much stronger that time. So that's another great demo that you can do.
These are two great tests you can do with anybody. And, you know, it works every time. Dr. Janine has been testing and it's never failed. And this is another video. It's a little long, so I'm not going to show it, but I've asked her and she says it's never failed. She's probably done 10,000 muscle tests. So slow down. Kids, really important. Kids have thin skulls. All right. Kids live on phones now. Okay. A little kid is a soft, squishy head with a thin membrane. I am old. I have a thick skull, but so it doesn't get in mine. But with kids, you need this. And kids live on phones. I can't stress how much important it is to put it on kids' phones, tablets. It goes on. We are covered by 3 US patents. That's huge. Guys, we're made in America, covered in 3 US patents. We have sold millions through doctors. Okay. And now you can get them through Prife. It goes on laptops where your hands sit. It goes on Kindles and tablets for kids. Routers are huge. All right. And we can offset, it goes, and just so you know, and everybody needs to know this, it's not a blocker. Somebody holds up a little $35 device and says, oh, it's not blocking. We don't block. It doesn't. If you blocking is a Faraday cage that goes around it and covers it. We offset it with beneficial frequency your body likes, so your blood flows, and your body likes our frequencies. So understand, we're not a blocker. Well, you know, if it's a blocker, it's a Faraday cage, and it goes around it, and we're not that. We can offset it, and we're really good. No other manufacturer in the world can say that we can offset the negative effects of an electromagnetic field. It goes on the power supply, and I guess my 10 minutes is up, Tony.
I think so.
So it's so good. So every time I watch this, you know, I have one here on my phone, you guys. For me, knowing what this does, knowing how it, you know, let's say deflects or allows that blood to flow, this is peace of mind for me. And I've got these everywhere on my laptop I'm on right now. I've got 2 of them, right? So anything that touches a power source or electrical source, you guys, I have these patches on. So Rick, I want to thank you and RJ for bringing this to the world and allowing us to be part of what you're doing. And we're always going to, use you and lean on you guys for your wisdom. You guys, if you're watching this and you go, oh my God, that's really, really cool. You know nothing about this, get with your stockist, whatever stockist you guys, and please get some of these. And if you have kids, just like these last few slides, let's get these in front of the kids, get these devices safer around your kids. So thank you, RJ. Thank you, Rick. Guys, give them some love.
Hey, Tony, one last thing. They'll last long until you lose the phone. Somebody asked in the chat, how long do they last?
Oh, yeah.
They'll last until you replace the phone, just so you know. Or
I love it. Thank you, guys. Guys, give it up for them. Thank you, Rick. Thanks, RJ.
All right.
All right. We love, obviously, you guys. Knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is wisdom. All this helps elevate who we are, so we feel confident sharing this with people. And at last week, we brought John Scabola on. Actually, John's been coming on every week and giving us nuggets on our devices and educating us. And last week, John, I got to tell you, everybody loved your training, and I'm so very excited for this week as well. You are the man when it comes to understanding frequencies and how it relates to us in our lives. And so I know you were passionate about talking about something else today. So let's talk about this new wonderful thing that you want to talk about. Oh, let me unmute you. Go ahead, unmute you. John, you need to unmute, buddy. There you go.
Plug, I do have that on my phone and on all my monitors and also in my car. You want to have these in your car because you have electronics in there. Okay, so that's my Nature's Frequencies plug right there. Okay, what I want to talk about right now are two magical numbers that you need to remember if you're using an iTerracare. 1 minute and 15 minutes. Okay, and this is probably the first time you've heard this 1 minute deal, but this is like really, really important. How many of you would like to be able to charge up your entire body in 1 minute?
Yes.
How often during the day, maybe your energy is going to go low, and in 1 minute, you could recharge your whole body, okay? Now, we know we're drinking water, we're doing that. However, what most people don't realize is our blood circulates through our body to every cell in your body about once every minute. It's phenomenal. It's flowing, okay? And if you take your iTerracare and just charge your wrist for 1 minute, just like that, okay? And you watch the clock, because I was doing this and I realized I wasn't doing it for exactly a minute. And if it's 45 seconds or a minute and a half, that's fine. 1 minute, you have recharged your entire blood system because it's flowing all through your body. And the energy, the terahertz and the quantum energy that comes out of the iTerracare flows through your blood system like lightning. Okay, it just boom. I want to say viral, but it's a positive viral thing. It's like lightning how it passes through your body. And literally, you just do this for a minute in the morning or in the afternoon, or when you get home from work and you're a little tired. 1 minute, right there, and you have recharged your entire blood system. Okay, now this doesn't replace doing the basic protocols that we do our hands and our feet and whatever, but this 1 minute charge is fantastic. If you are on the run and you said, oh, I didn't do my protocol today, hey, I'm gonna remember that 1 minute deal. I'm gonna do 1 minute, and you've charged up your entire blood system and it's energized, okay? The 15-minute thing is interesting. 15 minutes is a magical number with the iTerracare if you're targeting a specific area of discomfort or issue, okay? And there have been a number of videos that come out of Asia where they talk about 20 minutes. And they say 20 minutes because 15 minutes is what you need, but most people will do less than what they're supposed to do. So we say 20 minutes and they'll do 15 minutes. Okay, so what I'm talking about is if you had some issue or discomfort in your shoulder, you want to spend at least 15 minutes on that one specific area. It's magical what'll happen with that area. 5 minutes, it's good, 10 minutes, but there's something about the 15-minute thing or more in a specific area that's fantastic. Now, if you're doing a specific area, there's about 5 different motions you can do. You can hold it there for a few moments, of course, to your comfort level with the heat. You can move it sideways. You can move it up and down. You can move in circular motions. And what a lot of people don't know is a probing technique like this is very, very powerful and effective. Okay, so try all of those different techniques. But remember, 1 minute is a magical number for an instant charge of your entire body, and 15 minutes if you want to target a specific area and balance and energize that. That's my 10 minutes. On to you, Teresa.
Oh, Teresa was taking notes just like I was.
Yes,
John,
absolutely.
Yeah, you guys, this is really amazing. So the 1 minute. So obviously, John, we're still doing the water in that minute, just like we know that normal protocol of drinking 2 glasses, if at all possible, of wanted water. Correct?
Right.
Yep. And
But if you only have a minute, if you're on the run,
yeah.
it's powerful.
So is there any? I know we're going to train people probably maybe next week or do a video. You and I are going to do like some training together with regards to the water. You know, if somebody's drinking wanted water every single day, and let's say our body has got wanted water in it, that's why it's okay if you don't always are drinking wanted water prior to a session. Obviously, you want that, but something is better than nothing, right? So if we don't have access to water, whatever.
Right.
Okay. I love that. And I love the fact you said this, you guys, because a minute is actually longer than we think it is. You know, sometimes I will start, and then some of you probably gonna start shaking your head, and I'll start and I do it, you know, and then 15 seconds, I'm on to the next thing already. But a minute is a long time, longer than you think. And 15 minutes working on that area, like your shoulder, or I've been working on my stomach. I've been going through some really weird stomach issues. Maybe it's the food or the change environment, or maybe I'm away from my wife because I'm, you know, she's in Nebraska, I'm in California. I don't know, or Arizona, something. And so I've been wanting my stomach. And so I've been doing that for at least 10 minutes, but I like the 15-minute number. So perfect. Thanks, John, so much, guys. Give it up for John. I know y'all learned something. I know you learned something. That's what we're about. Thanks so much, John. And I'm looking forward to working more with you on giving more training, because I know everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. So, okay. So now that we're in this frequency of, you know, getting well, one of our new distributors I've had the pleasure to meet and work with, and this guy, to say he's excited about our devices is an understatement. So, Jesse, I want to bring you on, my brother, because I know that you are in the holistic wellness space, and you've been helping a lot of people with some high-level technology, and you were introduced this by another distributor in the company, and all of a sudden you have a whole new understanding of like, wow, I didn't know what I didn't know, and you've got a device now that works hand in hand with what you're doing. And you and I were talking today. So you had a testimonial that you'd like to share with somebody. I'd love to hear this. You guys pay attention. This is very interesting. Jesse, welcome on.
Thanks, Tony. Well, I'm used to seeing miracles with frequencies. Every week I see it. But I've got this wand now, and I tell you what, I'm seeing miracles happen in minutes. I kid you not. So just this week, I did a guy with a shoulder issue. Say modern medicine has failed him for 13 years with his shoulder. He could not get his arms up to the picnic table to eat without yelping and hollering about pain in his shoulder. So I kept seeing what was going on. I said, I got this thing inside the house. Just give me 5 minutes. So I can imagine he's thinking, I've been at this for 13 years. What do you want to do in 5 minutes? So I got the pro out. I wanded his shoulder for 5 minutes, and I set the stopwatch up on the phone so he can see it for himself. 5 minutes comes up, I turn off the pro, stop the stopwatch, and I said, how's your shoulder feel? Well, he starts doing this. He starts touching the back of his head, and I kid you not, he broke out in tears right in front of me saying there is no more pain. 5 minutes, and it lasted for like 7 or 8 hours.
That's wonderful. So you guys, we know that this is not a medical device. It's not a medical device, and it's definitely not a medical device. We know that. We know that people have discomfort. We know that when people have used this, the feeling, the results, we just cannot not deny. So I love the fact that you are excited about this, and the fact you put a stopwatch, and we have a happy customers. You have one more that we're talking about, and I just.
Oh yeah.
This one is, you guys, again, not a medical device, but again, this device helps people, helps the body do what it naturally intuitively wants to do. We're just kind of helping it through that process potentially, or assisting it. You have one more that's kind of interesting. When I heard, I go, we got to share this. Okay. And again, you guys, please don't go share this on social media. That's not what this is, but this just lets you know that we can't be one dimensional with this. We can't say, hey, this just helps with this, or there's so many benefits when you understand that our bodies, you know, are nothing but 70 trillion cells, and our cells are constantly doing something. When we have blockages, when we have inflammation, when we have discomfort, there's something not happening that should be happening. And so this device we've seen actually helps that. So this is a new one. Go ahead, just share this one. This one's, you're gonna like this one, you guys.
Yeah, so this was my last one for the day. She was a surrogate mother. She had triplets. So then she had to have a C-section to get the babies out. Well, she kept holding her stomach. She kept talking about how much pain she is. So I asked her, would you like me to wand you? So I do. I stayed away from the stitches. So I'm up the top of the belly, working downward. And within seconds, she says the pain started to go away. Within seconds, after dealing with it for weeks now.
I love it. I love you guys. So anyway, thank you so much, Jesse.
You're welcome.
Again, I know you got a lot of people that you see. You use a lot of wonderful modalities and tools to help these people that are coming to you. And again, you guys, not making any claims. Please don't share this on social media. This is just for us to know that, hey, you know what? We have a device that really is very beautiful and it's doing some amazing things. And we just don't know, how deep this can go. So thank you, Jesse, for that. You guys, get it for Jesse. Thank you, Jesse, for all the things you're doing. Love it, love it, love it. Cool. All right, you guys. We got just a few more minutes. One of the things I want to make sure, out of respect for everybody's time, is, you guys, we hold to our time of 30 minutes because we want you guys to get the information, get the goods in the chat box. You guys, if you heard anything tonight that you feel good about, that you're going to use, anything that you enjoy, please put it in there. Say yes, 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 yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's light up the chat. I want to make sure you guys are engaged and plugged in what we're doing. I want to teach you guys something that I've been using. I've been using this about the last probably, 10 years of my professional business building career. And as a trainer, people always ask me, Tony, what do I say to people? How do I get people engaged? And here's what's really interesting, you guys. We're getting closer to the holiday season. You are all going to be around friends and family this time of the year, right? So we have Halloween, you get Thanksgiving coming up, you're going to have parties, corporate parties, and people are always going to be around you. And always people say, Tony, 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 what do you say? Like, how do I get people engaged about my magic wand? And so, guys, I want you to write this down, okay? And because this is very, very important, because this is what I've been doing for 10 years, and this is bulletproof. Like, this works on every person, everybody, because I'm not selling anything. And so the question is this, okay? And I think I probably shared this on a previous call, but I know we have a lot of new people on, and a lot of people that are ready to take action. And a lot of you, again, are going to be around friends and family that you've not seen in a long time. And so I want you to feel comfortable with what I call the multi-million-dollar life-enhancing question, okay? Life-enhancing question, that's what this is, okay? So here's what it is. The question is, when you're around somebody and you're talking about work, you're talking about family, you can just nonchalantly say something like this. Hey, Bob, have you heard of terahertz frequency? Are you using it yet? And just sit back and listen to what they say, okay? So have you heard of terahertz frequency, and are you using it yet? And the reason why you want to say that second part is because you want them to feel like everybody else is using it right now. Like everybody's discovered this, and are you using it yet? Thank you, guys. I can see people are putting it in the chat. So please copy that, you guys. This is the question that Rhonda and myself, our team, has been using, since we joined just in February, you guys, and it just works on everybody, because all we're asking for is for somebody to go, no. We're asking a question that they don't even know what you're talking about. And they go, no, what is it? And if they say, no, what is it? You guys, we win. All you have to do then is then point them somewhere, point them to a tool, point them to a website, point it to some information. You don't have to say anything. You just have to point them somewhere. I know a lot of you've got marketing sites and things like that. You've got to point them to a tool, and the tool's got to be short. It can't be an hour and a half long presentation. No one's going to do that. It's got to be something that's short. So get with your upline, get with your upline 2-star, 3-star, find out what they're using. But I want to help you with the conversation, which is, have you heard of terahertz frequency, and are you using it yet? Please get comfortable with this, because you're going to get the word no, and no's in our business are amazing, because now we can say, oh my gosh, I got to send something. I got to share something with you that's changed my life. Okay. I've got to share something with you that's changed my life. That's all you got to say. And then you got to point them to a tool. Okay. So I want to help you guys with that, because you're going to be around a lot of people. Today I was out on the golf course today with the friends I've not seen, and some new people, strangers. And they go, hey, Tony, what do you do for a living? I said, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you what I do for a living. I just said, hey, have you guys ever heard of terahertz frequency or using it yet? They go, no. And I go, oh my gosh, this is a whole new way of being well. Are you interested in getting healthier than you've ever been? Great. I'm going to send you some information. That's it. And then I hit my ball. That's it. So you guys, I'm just telling you, keep it simple, but know the question to ask. Don't be weird. Don't, go, oh my gosh. No, just be normal. Hey, have you heard of terahertz frequency, or are you using it yet? Oh my gosh, a guy sent me this video. Hey, I got to share this with you because it's changed my life, and if you guys care about you, I could change yours too. And then send them to a tool. Okay. So that's why I want you guys to understand. That's the question. Learn it, use it, start asking people. If you ask me how I build it, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I say. And I cannot say it enough during the course of the day. Okay. So Have you heard Hertz frequency or are using it yet? That is your multi-life changing $1 million question that you have to learn. And then you got to do the next step, which is send them to a tool. Okay. So other than that, you guys do not forget Wednesday night. We've been having wonderful calls Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We are doing weekly live product/business opportunity Zooms. Okay, so I want to make sure that you guys all know that we're doing this. Please bring you and your guests. It's going to be on this same Zoom, thefrequencyzoom.com at 8 p.m. It is a product overview. Please invite all your guests and bring you as well to represent, because the more you learn, the more you learn, the more you learn, the more you grow. Okay, so other than that, I'm looking at the chats. I know, by the way, the end of the month ends tomorrow at noon Eastern. Okay, so it ends on Halloween at noon Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. Okay, because Malaysia's already a day ahead of us. So if you are running to that position, if you're doing anything, you guys, you want to make sure you get everything in by 11 o'clock Central, noon Eastern. That closeouts the month for October, and November is going to be a month to remember. Okay, I can assure you we're going in hard in the paint, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So you guys, I thank you for your attendance tonight. I thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a student tonight. I saw people taking notes. I saw people happy. This is your weekly dose of goodness. Thank you, John. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Teresa. And thank all of you for showing up tonight. You guys have a great, great week. Go out there, be the best version of yourself, and show people how they can too as well. Share our products, and we'll see you all Wednesday night for our overview, and bring some people so we can enrich some lives. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.